Yeah,
All right.
go ahead.
So like I said, this is my first time trying this one, so we'll see if it works.
Okay.
Obviously, Zoom is like the whole pandemic virtualization has made Magic very different because like I can't like do a card trick, right, and have or like I can't like pick a card. You know, we're literally on opposite
Yeah.
ends of the world. But I found this way. I want to try to do this. One thing I want to check the camera is working for me. So in a second, I'm going to have you spread cards like this. Like you can see those
Okay.
cards, okay, right? Can you hold yours up and
Yes.
spread them like that? I want to make sure I can see the cards, okay? Okay.
Oh,
You may have
wait.
to
I'm
take your blur
gonna.
filter off. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me do that.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Um. So I'm gonna look. I'm gonna have you look at a card. All right. I do mine the fancy way. And so when most people pick a card, they'll pick like a ace or a face card. But I want to make this
Hmm.
truly random. So try to go for like a number card. All right. Just anyone you see.
Okay.
All right. Let me know when you got
Yeah.
one.
I
Got
got one.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you go ahead and do the same thing for me. Just kind of spread them out, and I'll look for one. Okay. I got one. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna write down the card that I'm thinking of. You can just remember yours, but I write mine down so people don't think I'm cheating.
All right. I'm gonna write down mine also.
I wrote mine on a post-it note. Hopefully
Okay.
my head may be too sweaty. I don't know. All right. And then what I want you to do is hold your cards in your hand, kind of like this, kind of like you're going to deal a deck of a poker game or something. And I want you to just take some amount of cards off the top and cut them and put them down on the table. Yep. And then the rest of the deck, I want you to hold it like with your thumb in the back and fingers up front. Just hold it like that, level with the table, so that neither of us can see the cards that you cut to. You don't have to
Okay.
keep it in frame. Just keep it like parallel to the table.
All right.
And I'll before we get to it, I want to make sure that we didn't pick the same card because it's not supposed to be that kind of trick. So
Okay.
I picked a black card. Did you pick a black card?
I picked the black card.
Okay.
Yes.
I picked a spade. Was yours a spade?
No.
Okay. Um. All right. So you cut some of your cards off. I'm gonna do the same thing with mine. I'm gonna cut my deck somewhere in the deck. Um. All right. So I'm just gonna cut part of mine down like this.
Okay.
All right. So now to recap, you looked at a card and then you're thinking of it. I looked at the card I'm thinking of out of your deck. I wrote it down. We both cut our decks at
Yeah.
some random place. There's no way I could have controlled what card. It's not like I showed you a specific card, something you saw a whole bunch of cards. You could have picked any one you thought of, and the same for me, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And we both. There's no way I could obviously control where you cut to, right?
Yeah.
So for the first time, tell me what card are you thinking of?
The card that I picked.
The card that you saw in my hand, like that you picked.
It's eight clover. No way.
Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. And
Wow.
the card that I was thinking of was the three of spades.
Three of spades.
Look at what card did you cut to? It's
This
like
one. Oh man. Wow.
half a world away, and we're still in sync like that, Kevin. It's great.
Wow. Look at that. Goosebumps.
Yeah,
How
that's
did
that's
that
pretty wild.
happen? It was.